welcome back to the channel. It's Freddy Legend. How you guys doing? Back for another great game, Devil May Cry 5. Damn, why the hell not? We need to play Devil May Cry 5. You need to play Devil May Cry 5, and you need to watch Devil May Cry 5. Guys, why are we playing this game? Because it's fun. Like its predecessors, Devil May Cry 5 is a deliriously fun video game, and the latest Capcom fabled hack and slash franchise, and less about killing your enemies and more about how stylishly you can do it. So that's what we're going to do. In this video, we are going to stylishly kill, hack and slash, and enjoy the gameplay of DMC. We need to do it. We need to do it together. Let's get on to it, shall we? Let's get on to it. And here we are on the great Devil May Cry 5 menu. I've played mission 1 so far, and I have to tell you guys, it's been really great. Now let's get into the loading screen so far. Events were set in motion back before Urizen took his throne, when a silent hooded figure came to tear off Nero's demonic's right arm. Now, a month later, Nero is back with a brand new power, his devil breakers, to smash his way through the demon swarm in Red Grave and reunite with me. 15th of June, 5:32 in the morning.
That's it. No more wheels from here.
Alright, guess I'm walking then.
Yo. Check it out.
What? And this is?
From Morrison. I think it's his manifesto.
Interesting. It's been a good 30 years since I last wrote something like a letter. Don't have a typewriter or nothing, so unfortunately you're stuck with my shitty handwriting for now. I heard you were heading back to Redgrave. Wasn't sure exactly what I could do for you. I'm not a powerhouse like you, or the sharpest knife in the drawer. Still, given my business, the least I can do is get at you a few leads. Can't say exactly how useful they'll be to you, but hey, could be better than nothing, right? So first time I met Dante, he actually went by a different name, Tony Redgrave. But that got your attention, huh? Bet that got your attention. That did get our attention. Tony Redgrave, Redgrave City. Just a coincidence? Something more? Honestly, can't say. Still figured out you were heading in that direction, you might be able to learn the truth yourself. That's why I've decided to tell you everything about Dante I know. It ain't every day that I just give this stuff away, boy. You best be grateful. Yeah, it sounds like old man. Missions letter. The more missions you complete, the more information you'll be able to view. Like Morrison's letter, view such documents from the main menu under the library section of the gallery. Sweet notes. Let's get started.
Hey, we doing this
I'm
or
excited.
what?
I'm waiting on you. I'm cooking. Any special orders?
I'm guessing that'd be upgrades and things that we can use for power-ups. Those types of things, you know? Things that we need. Let's have a look, see. So we can go with the original. We could go with the X color. Which would it be? I like the original, but I'm gonna say this looks quite good. Let's take this one over here. Tips, Exploder, an overture kill that allows the user. Mission starts. Customize. Let's get a bit into the menu. See, I know that I've bought some upgrades and things, but I just want to make sure that we get all the things in place over here. So we've got Speed, Table Hopper 2, and a Wire Snatch. Let's see, yeah, these are all things that I've already bought. So the other things are literally things that we definitely need more income for. I've only got 70 of those. I'm not sure actually what you call them, but I've only got 70 of them left. But if you go down the menu, there's a few things you can have a look at. So you've got splits. A few of these things are actually quite cool. You can actually see a preview of all the abilities that you can use before you buy them, so that you can see how they look. If they're actually going to be useful, you get a little bit of a small explanation on the right as well that explains to you properly what all of them does. These devil breakers, I definitely want to get into them, because the more devil breakers you have, obviously the the more you can use them, which is going to be beneficial quite across the game when you get further into the game. Now, so early in the Devil May Cry 5, you come face to face with giant electrified apocalypse knights. This is the designation I'm giving it because it's impossible to remember what every demon's correct name is, but because there are just so many, and they come in all sizes and shapes and manner. They're not a giant as of mythical proportions, but giant by human standards. So that's it's going to be quite interesting. That's things that we have passed so far. But I'm saying that, you know, the gameplay is all that really matters. The gameplay rhythm flows logically and beautifully in Devil May Cry 5. So here we go. Let's I guess we've got a few menus here. This is the so Devil Breakers here. So the Overture, general purpose Devil Breaker. It blows enemies away with an electric blast, or thrust it into foes and detonate from a distance. Gerbera, a mobile Devil Breaker, letting you cancel attacks with shockwaves or fire. A converged beam of powerful energy. Gerbera GPO-1, Devil Breaker colored by Shoji Kawamori. Excels in mobility using shockwaves to allow for freer movement, so it gives you free movement. The Pasta Breaker. Quite an odd Devil Breaker, made to help Nero eat pasta. The end spins, but it's not very practical. So I would like to get the. I'd just like to see what happens if you have the Pasta Breaker and you actually use it while using or doing attacks. Because it's quite it's 2000, so there might be some special ability, something special and unique about it, or maybe just because it uses pasta, you know. Sweet Surrender, another Devil Breaker. The Devil Breaker made with Kyrie in mind. And the pliable materials are gentle on the skin, and it vibrates to soothe away pain. So that's quite interesting. Mega Buster. Let's have a look at the Mega Buster here. The Mega Buster is in Devil Breaker form, specializes in long-range combat and alters some actions when equipped. So that's for long range. That can actually be useful further into the game as well. And then you can also buy Devil Breakers involved. So that's in the Devil Breakers and equipment. That you can see here, we've got 3 Devil Breakers. This is all the equipment that you can see on the Devil Breakers. Items, some items you can buy, like a blue orb. These crystal orbs formed from the blue fragments of crystallized life energy increases maximum vitality of your health. And then obviously the golden orb, stone made through a secret method, has the power to bring the fallen back to life. So that should be able to bring you back to life if you've just died. And then obviously your skills here, which we've gone through the menus just so quickly. You can see Exceed, Red Queen, Streak, Split, all these kinds of abilities that you can unlock, which is quite good. Well, let's get into the mission. I've already bought what I can. Let's quit the customization. Let's get into mission number 2, so we can start slicing through our enemies. Mission start, most definitely. Let's get ahead. Yeah, so guys, the soundtrack is on Devil May Cry is absolutely phenomenal. As from what I've seen, what I've heard, fans have come to expect an exciting, heart-pounding soundtrack for every Devil May Cry game. But with the 5th edition, the developers have really, I think they've really outdone this. Themselves from epic title track to death metal and dark electro hits. The soundtrack never fails to get you pumped up when you're playing the game. It's quite amazing. It's actually one of the most immersive features of the entire game. It's the Devil May Cry vibe that we're all familiar with. And each track whisks you away with this dark epic world, and you instantly become invested in the story. So many people have commented on just how awesome the soundtrack is, and it's really been great, the soundtrack, I have to say. So let's get into the mission, guys. Let's start playing this. Here we go. Quite some great detail over here. So this is the other skin for Danza, for Nero, which is quite nice. Like the blade as well. Quite nice, a lot of detail.
I need to catch up to V, fast.
Great, let's get into it. So DMC5. Okay, so some players, some of the gameplay features like like the overall gameplay might be a downwards or like a turn off to some of the players of Devil May Cry. But one of the biggest new additions to Devil May Cry 5 that you would see in the game is the third playable character. The character called V, and what's quite interesting about about this character is mostly the fact that he's mysterious and he's his own character. He's known as V, he's like this dark, somber, suitably devilish character. Definitely grabs our attention, right from the get-go. And it's not just his story that pulls us in his style of combat, but it's a massive departure from what we're typically used to in the Devil May Cry game, which is quite cool, I have to say. There's another. Yeah, we can get vitality from this. Well, not vitality, but we can get more wealth. Now with V, you're summoning demons of all shapes and sizes, hanging back in the shadows and chucking while your satanic minions do your fighting for you. While this is definitely an interesting new development, many players have reacted negatively to V playstyle. Some seem to suggest that the combat style is weak compared to Dante and Nero. In the end, it's all down to personal preference. But I have to say, I actually like the combat style so far. It's quite good. Well, I'm only in the second mission so far, but it's quite fun. And the combat is really nice. So we've been left with a bitter taste in the mouth after playing as V. But it's really different to everybody, and it comes back to that that gameplay style, and I think it's quite fun. I enjoy it. I think they've done a great job so far with it. Now we just need to see how the story is going to go, and I think it's going to be fun, guys. It's really going to be fun. Let's see what we can get there, because I don't see any things that we can break around here. So I think we can carry forward. Is there anything here? I don't see. Okay, let's go. Let's get our story on. I'd say the voice acting in the game, what I've seen so far from the intros and all the cutscenes as well, the voice acting just overall is flawless, because if there's one thing we've learned, any AAA games, when it comes to the voice acting in the game, it can break, it can make or break the game. So it's very story focused, and it comes to a way that it's iconic. The characters speak and they behave, how they behave, and the expectations were succeeded. So I have to say, it's the voice acting is great. Also phenomenal, just like the soundtrack. You guys will also see further into the game. It's quite epic, and it's hardcore. And there's few, from what I've seen, what I've heard, there's a lot of deeply emotional moments. So we'll have to get into that and see where it takes us. Let's see, the tutorial stylish rank. Among other things, the length and variety of your combos determine how many stylish points you get, and the stylish rank displayed on screen. Stylish ranks affect your score on the results screen after a mission, so make your moves count. We're gonna make them count, so let's do this, baby. Shit. Alright, okay, slowly getting there. So can't pass as usual. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. Nice. Very nice. Let's just see if we can get our sword upgrade here. Nice. Get more power to it so we can. Nice. There we go. flawless. See, that's not too bad. I think it's actually quite great. And that slow motion that you get after every kill that you, every fight, after every last kill that you get that slow motion effect in the end, just to show that you finished off the last enemy there, which is quite good. Let's go.
What are demons doing in a city like this?
Look at that, voice acting again. Okay, let's carry on. When it comes to beating the game, it doesn't take too much to beat the game. From what I've heard as well, like it's quite a quick game to beat, and which is you know, a challenge is also nice. So I don't know, I can't really say what I would expect in playing and finishing the game, but it's all up to personal experience. So we'll see when we get there. But those are some of the reviews that the game overall is easy to beat compared to the other Devil May Cry 5s, Devil May Cries. But if you also hear from other people as well, they say it was quite hard. The game was quite difficult. So we'll see where that takes us. See where that takes us.
Making it easy for me, huh?
Ah! Actually got me there. Fast that! See if we can find any hidden secrets that we don't know of. Look at that! This is what we're looking for. Oh, there's more. This is what we're looking for. Great stuff. Anything up there? Another thing that's great, there's so much happening on the screen during combat, so you know, frame rate issues was something that players worried about on the pre-launch of the game, that there was going to be frame rate problems, but I can tell you guys by personal experience already that there's really no frame rate drops or any frame rate issues. So yeah, it's very smooth, it's great, no frame rate issues. Yeah, no, this. Oh, look at that. You can even do like a nice. Just remember that so far we haven't upgraded. Like, we might have. Like 2 abilities that we have bought. Alright, and that's the only abilities that we've got at the moment. Nothing else further than that. So that's how exciting that's as exciting as it gets, guys. So it's good. It might not seem like a big deal to many other people, but you know, a great frame rate gives a great Devil May Cry game, because of that smoothness. When you're in combat, it just makes things so much better. It's those small little things that, you know, compares it to others, that just gives it that extra bit of oomph when you're playing, and that's what you're looking for. And that's another thing that's great about the PlayStation 5 that just came out. Because of the smoothness and that it's been upgraded with SSD drive and all the specs, and what they've done with the last generation, or it might be even the last generation console came out, and it's so smooth. Like with the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, there are no loading times. So far from what I've seen, loading times are something that needs to be cancelled out completely, and once again, so smooth gameplay. I remember watching the Brad's channel, just having a look at the quick load times on Call of Duty, where they were sitting in a bar, and the amount of detail even, it's impeccable. It's just crazy.
Looks like I'm gonna make it there before you do, V.
Facial. Guys, tell me what you think about the facials as well. I've noticed that that's actually also brilliant. And a game like Quantum Break, where the facial animations are also quite great. Same with Devil May Cry, I have to say. The facial animations in the game is, we have to mention that it's just beautiful. It's not just about the combat sometimes, you know, but about the attention of detail. You know, like a lot of gamers has also said, you know, like Markiplier or even, you know, Jacksepticeye. Every game you have to appreciate the detail, you know. The facial animation is also quite good. I like the hair as well. The characters just come alive, you know. It's satisfying. It's satisfying to witness it in many ways, and yeah, it's epic. It's like an interactive film, relatable emotions. Okay, what do we have here? That's a strange-looking creature, isn't it? Lava that kills the demon tree. Nidhogg hatchling. Let's see, hatchling of the parasite Nidhogg. It feeds on weakened parts of the Kulipath. Of the Kulipath. Weakened parts of the Kulipath, destroying its internal structure. Okay, so what would the Kulipath be there? This be the Kulipath? Oh, there we go. Ah, nasty! Get up! Just climbing in there, destroying the little hole. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay. Oh, lovely. Great. Definitely comes. Yeah. It definitely needed. It comes in very handy there. Such a small creature. So lethal though. Soon we'll be upgrading to new abilities. See some of the textures here, like here. I agree. Maybe it's also a thing that some of the textures they could have worked on a little bit more though. But you know, a lot of the textures are great. Maybe here and there, textures look off a little bit, you know, but it's still actually very, very good. It's only in certain environments you could say like that.
Which way did I come
from what I can
again?
see. Alright, so the next objective, press and hold control. If you're lost your way, press hold control to orient the camera towards your next objective. Can be used during combat. Okay, so during combat you won't be able to use this. Let's see if this works. Holding in control. I don't see anything yet. I'm guessing we're on the right path, maybe?
This again?
Need a hitchlock heading. Many secrets and orbs available, things that we can collect. And I think that is very important. But there we go. So that's what we're looking for. And that Nidhogg hatchling, so small but so effective. Let's know this all about. Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry if I've awakened you from your sleep, sir. Damn, you're ugly. Miss me that I see the bed move here. Let's see. Was it when you jump on it? No. Oh no, okay, nothing happened. Oh, look at that. That's a good finish off. Oh, I'm happy with that. Satisfied. OCD, that has to be straight. Okay, now we can insert our New dog. Actually. Do your thing. Nesty buggy. One of the also nice things is they said that the combat is different for each character. You know, so Nero wields like a Red Queen sword and a couple of double barrel revolvers and some interesting robotic arms. These Devil Breakers are capable of performing many different battlefield roles, from freezing enemies even to blowing them to bits. But you know, when it comes to demon slaying, everything is different for each character and it's quite unique. That makes it also, you know, very much fun. And it's good to bring that to the table to a lot of players. You get so many different playstyles. Badass right there. Looking to expect some puzzles as well. Puzzles. I've heard that there are a few puzzles here and there in the game. Some players don't like it, but I think it could be fun. I mean, challenging your brain in any aspect of a game is also, I don't know, for me it just gives it that extra edge because you can't just get to the next point and just carry on, you know, you have to think before you can advance. Some players, not all gamers might like that, because it's, you know, at the end of the day it's a Devil May Cry game, but then again, maybe if that extra feature is there, it just gives it that extra, you know, hit. But that's my opinion, and you know, so, but I think it could be cool. We'll see when we get there, when we get to experience some of the structure and puzzles or puzzle parts of the game. We have to work out some things. I'm not sure what it exactly is yet. I heard something about that, read up about it. Secret missions. As you progress through missions, you will come across special patterns, scrolling parts of the environment, such as the walls, ceiling, and grounds. Okay, so here we go. So these are secret missions. Stand the glowing point nearby and adjust your viewing angle to line up the pattern correctly. And this will let you access this area secret mission. Secret missions present you with a challenge that you will get a reward for completing. After discovering a secret mission, it will be selectable from the main menu, and you can. Okay, so it's selectable. That's actually great. So if you want to go back to secret mission, replay it because it was fun, and just enjoy it, so you can actually do that. So you can replay it in the menu as many times as you want or as you like. Like that. It's good. It's great. Let's do that. So there's a way of standing in this pattern or some sort of thing here. Okay. Oh, here we go. Secret mission accessed. Eliminate all of the demons. I'm up for that. Nothing better than some demon slaying. And then as well, a DLC that came out called the Bloody Palace. If you haven't heard about the Bloody Palace, probably have heard about the Bloody Palace, but the Bloody Palace is basically like a world of fighting a lot of bosses. It's a DLC where you get to face a lot of bosses in Devil May Cry 5, which is absolutely great. There's quite a few series out there already about the Bloody Palace DLC, and yeah, I'll see if we get there, I might make one for you guys, but there's so many out there already. But it's a great DLC, and if you enjoy fighting overall, then it's definitely a DLC worth checking out as well. But that's also just one of the first releases that might be coming. That's already out for for Devil May Cry. So there might be even more DLCs coming along the way, which is going to be even more great, maybe more bosses, maybe more battles, or we don't know, maybe even extra stories added to the game. But it's exciting to know about that, and just to see where it's going to take Devil May Cry from there. It's nice that they're doing that because it doesn't keep the game just in one place. Also because the game might be a bit shorter as well. Still a fun game, and it just brings out so many different elements and parts about the game which you can explore and just enjoy it. Yeah. Let's do this! I wonder if I can get up there. I failed. Damn it! So what happens when you collaborate and you talk too much? So we've got a time limit here, of course. 1 minute and 23 seconds. Okay, so let's not waste time. Seconds remaining. Are we gonna make it? I don't know. Haha. 30 seconds remaining. Ah, we've got a lot of enemies left here. Seconds remaining. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Yes. We made it. And we have received, I believe that would be a moon crystal, or what do they call this? A blue orb fragment. Gather 4 pieces to make an orb. A blue orb fragment. A magical blue fragment of crystallized life force. Gather 4 fragments to form a crystal that increases maximum vitality. Of course, we do that. The more the better. Well, from all the aspects explained in the game, it still has that Devil May Cry vibe. So that's one of the best features. As long as the vibe of Devil May Cry is there, still makes a great Devil May Cry game. And it's also one of the simplest, and it just has the same attitude and sassiness. And that's what I'm familiar with, and tons of players were overjoyed when they learned that the 5th game would be sticking to a traditional formula which made this franchise so successful in the first place. But many gamers are seriously happy with the developers. They didn't try to make the game sound too much serious or too realistic. They stuck with the crazy elements and that we love. Motorcycle chainsaws and all. There's going to be motorcycle chainsaws. And then we've also got the pasta shooter. I haven't warmed up the sword and let's do that a bit. Let's do this, man. Ah! You got me there. Nice. So, you're wondering if you have not played Devil May Cry 5 yet. You're wondering if you're going to play with Dante. Well, some of the news say you will play with Dante if around halfway through the game. So, I know players are expecting to play a lot more with him, but I've heard that you don't really play too much with Dante, but you do get a chance to play with him. And it's a little bit more challenging as well. So mastering the basic complex system is essential. But it's quite enjoyable. But you will actually halfway through the game around you will get a chance to play with him. So that I'm excited about. That's going to be great to play with Dante. There we go. Thank you very much. Feel like destroying chat. Anything we can see here? Not much. Whoa! Oh no. Alright, okay. Danger! Up ahead. Just in case, you know, just power up this baby. So we get... Ah, we need another one of those buggy bugs. Might be the other side. That's a nice combo. Let's get this baby powered up. There we go, that's what we're looking for. Come here, my little minion baby bug. Oh no. Oh no, no. Should this be one of the bosses? We're about to find out. Hey, are you? Although the story is fairly over quickly, one thing as well is to get skill at the game. I might look skilled right now, but it's just because it's the start. But to get really skilled at the game, it takes a while. It takes quite a while to get skilled at the game. But when you finally actually master the combat with all three of the characters, it's truly satisfying. From what I've seen actually on a lot of the channels as well, and videos about the game. When you finish a boss off, even with a style, weaving traps or with your foes, or developing your own unique style with many weapons and abilities available to you. But you won't be able to truly experiment with combat until you have a solid understanding of its foundations and things like that. But overall, if you master that, the game just becomes even more phenomenal. It's just great. And then a little bit of a spoiler. The final boss is absolutely awesome. Haven't seen it. I don't want to spoil it, but the final boss is crazy awesome. It's fun. So then we have to experience it then. Exciting thrill. That's actually like we spoke about the game's short though, but if you actually go and you do all these secret missions, you can add some longevity to the game, and it just increase your overall longevity, because doing those secret missions, you're not just going through the game too fairly quickly, and it's adding that little bit of longevity to the game, giving it a bit more time so that you can actually upgrade your skill level. All this just to improve your skill level and just upgrade your character as well, with all the multitude of secret missions. But make no mistake, some of these secret missions are seriously well hidden. Like the one we discovered just now was one of the first ones of many, which makes it easy to find because it's the beginning of the game. But it's not like that with all the other secret missions. And the patterns and all the kinds of things are hard to find, from what I've read. So that's also actually going to be interesting as we go through the story and we try to find these. But it's definitely worthwhile. Let's see. Telephone booths. Some telephone booths still have active phone lines. Get closer and check it out. Telephone booth, hi. Let's go in there and answer their damn phone call. Let's see what they say.
Guess the phone still works.
Took you long enough, dumbass. What happened to the third ring roll? Tell you what, you call me from now on, and I'll hustle on over.
I think this lady is absolutely badass with her van. And how she does not get right to just, you know, flip this van is a miracle. But yeah, that's overall game mechanics right there. You can call Niku's trailer, where you can trade red orbs for skills and items. Any telephone you find, there's a chance to call Niku. Sweet, so that's what the telephone is for. Anyway, so you're telling me she will just pop up randomly with the van from any place and just... Brilliant.
There's no such thing as too prepared.
I agree with that. In addition, Dante has a ton of weapons to choose from as well, including his famous sword Rebellion, his devil arm called Balrog, shotguns, pistols, and tons more. You know, all of these weapons and different styles can be swapped on the fly, even in the middle of, you know, combos. It's a great system that just players love, and we're happy that it all remains the same. Okay, let's see what we can buy new. I've got a ton to spend. So why not get at it? Table hopper 2. Let's learn that. Look how quickly that spending is just evaporated. Alright, what else can we take here maybe? Not really much. We'll come back. Any devil breakers? Original. General purpose devil breaker, blow enemies away with an electric blast. Or thrust into foes and detonate from a distance. Okay, look. I do want to try the post-up breaker, but we still need enough for that. Now then, let's go to customization. Thank you very much, Nico, for dropping your van out of the random no place and still landing it properly. Brilliant. Just brilliant. There we go. Let's carry on with the story. And look at that. See, now this is also something that you can appreciate about the game detail here. It's actually awesome how that looks. How the buildings are structured there, and that as well. Let's gather sand. Yes, that's what we need. Give me my red orbs, please. It is needed.
Somebody call a doctor?
Human! I wasn't expecting any survivors!
Sorry to disappoint you. Hey, you happen to see a guy around here? About this big, uses a cane? I was supposed to meet him. Did you snack on him?
Your blood is a very precious sacrifice. Eating you would do me no good. I must have every last drop to rule the underworld as king.
King? You? I don't know. I mean, you're a big guy and all, but you seem more like a knuckle-scrapping fart.
I just got a message from a buddy. It says actually the amount of secret missions might be around 12. 12 secret missions that you can overall play through. Also, unlike previous Devil May Cry games, time doesn't play really a part in your style ranking, so you know, the mission, so you have the freedom to explore and enjoy the scenery. Ugly bastard!
Cool trick! Hey, do you do parties?
Colossus Goliath. Let's take this badass down and become
Yeah, maybe I will.
the badass.
Sorry, I'm about to kill you.
Are you sure about that? Okay, I'm not sure if it's gonna happen yet. I'm actually surprised I'm still alive here. Let's move all around him. Get to his tail. Beat his ass.
It's your grave. Jack it up all you want.
Not good. Okay, let's move around a bit. Let's get that sword. And now I think of it, I actually forgot how to use the breakers. Let's quickly have it before. Oh, they can't. Z to escape. Oh, there we go. Okay, so Z is for the devil breakers. How funny though, as we speak about we're breaking buildings here. So much action going on. So much action going on. But still smooth, frame rate smooth. There we go. Okay. Let's get our sword pumped up there. Use all our devil breakers.
Says a mere demon. How about we wrap this up?
Come on, boy. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Okay, he's getting warmed up now. Got some health orbs there. That's good. I think we got it. Is that it? Did we get it? I think we did. I think we did, guys. I think we did. That was a great battle. So first good boss, that actually was, I mean, that battle mechanics, the combat, that was actually really fun. So, in my opinion, so far, it's great. Fighting definitely great.
And whoa, that made my love so high, and me so low.
I must say that for every mission that you tackle, your loadouts or the different techniques and the way you use your combat skills will be different, depending on the bosses that you face, things like that. I'm not sure how true that is, but you know, it also makes sense compared to who you might be fighting and type of styles that you need to use.
Catching up on some reading. Yeah, looks like a real page turner.
So you can find your perfect loadout for every mission that you go to.
So, you think Dante's still in there? If Urizen defeated him, then I expect he's not much more than Glyphod pollen by now. A what? Glyphod. It's a tree that grows in the underworld. It thrives on human blood, and those whose blood it sucks, well, let's just say they don't turn out too well. Well, in any case, we need to find out. If Dante's alive, we'll save him. If not, we don't. Wait. First, we need to exterminate some Glyphod roots.
V. What the hell are you?
I know, I'm late. Shut it! The roads were all clogged. Hey, you must be V, huh? Hey, you gonna get that? Ding, 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 right by your feet. Woo-wee! I'm gonna make something amazing out of this.
Did you just sniff that? Do you have any idea where that's been?
Up your butt?
Your butt.
Focus on the mission.
Now, there's nothing more exciting than getting triple S ranks on your Devil May Cry fights. So that's something that we have to work out, see if we can get some. So I've got Apocalyptic on this one. I think I got the Savage rank on the first one that I was playing. I think that was the Savage rank. Mission 3. With the city in the grip of a full-scale demon invasion, Nero found himself battling and beating a Duration demon at a church in the infested city. After meeting up with V, Nero learned that the infestation can be traced. So we can trace the infestation as well.
I think we should split into 2 groups.
And cover more ground. Good idea.
Behold, my genius. Cash first.
All the materials I collected for your little pet projects don't count for anything.
My brilliant badass work is worth every dime, you know it.
Well, your quality control sucks ass, and you know that.
Or maybe don't let the demon smack you around so much.
Whatever.
I am truly gifted. It's a work of art.
Oh, so you're an artist now, huh?
Yes, I am. Got any questions? My grandmother
Lovely.
was called the 45 caliber virtuoso.
Yeah, V has actually 3 pet demons in his arsenal. They each inflict damage differently. You know, Shadow and Griffin function as V's melee and range attacks respectively, and you're primarily commanding them to attack enemies while also coordinating strikes. But it's possible to make them autonomous for a brief duration. But it also boosts their attack power. But the deadliest combos come from
I'll take my leave now.
when you stay in control.
And if I don't
The third familiar, like Nightmare, acts as a devil trigger, like special move, and can only be summoned once you have enough energy stored up.
What are you gonna do?
But when this hulking golem enters the field, it becomes a major force that can dish out massive damage on its own in a short time.
I can't read minds. Ooh, well, yeah.
Well, that's it, guys. That's it for a great second mission of Devil May Cry 5. I hope you guys have enjoyed that so far. The mission that we've gone through and just spoken about what the game is all about and the abilities, and just everything that you can do in it. It's a great game, and I hope you guys follow further into the third mission as we carry along next week. And when we get it uploaded, check it out, sub to the channel, and hope you guys are enjoying the gameplay and just all the information that I'm giving away to the players that want to play the game. I recommend it. It's awesome. It's fun. It's really enjoyable. And yes, then we'll see you in the next one. Freddy Legend out. Cheers for now.